Hon.Amb Chibuzo Patrick Osigwe to recall Buzopat, ladies and gentlemen, the queen of participation herself.
Good morning, everybody. Everybody here with hello? Are you hearing me? I stand on existing protocol. Hello, everybody. Are you happy to be here? Are you really happy to be here? Show me. Give yourself a loud and a round of applause. Can you give 10 beautiful poster for the local government? See, one thing is for you to have an initiative that is wonderful. Another is for people to buy into it and to say, oh, I love what you're doing. And another step is to have people who you are to impact. So give it up to them. 1, Buzopat. 2, Buzopat. 3, Buzopat. 4, Buzopat. 5, Buzopat. 6, Buzopat. Increase is 7, Buzopat. 8, Buzopat. 9, Buzopat. 10, Buzopat. Kudos. Okay, I am here to talk. But I'm not going to talk to us in a way that you say, oh, what's she talking about? We're here to talk about gambling. When the initiate was talking, she mentioned something that you're supposed to start gambling or even have right to when you're 18. And I want to tell you now, you know why? In Nigeria, an 18-year-old child is still a baby. You're living in your mother's house. You're eating your mother's food. Mothers are buying every single thing for you. If you're there, when you're 18, you step out. You can have decision. Your mother, you can't take some decision when you are still baby feeding. Do you understand? So your 18 here is your 13 and you can't gamble. Is somebody hearing me? You cannot. Because one thing about gambling is that when you start, oh my God, you cannot stop. There are different kinds of addictions. You know, we have drug addiction, which is initially drug has been up. Oh, drug. Now gambling is overtaking drug. 2 of them are running side by side. You cannot do this one without this one. You need to be high for you to believe that you can win everything. And you know one thing about gamblers? They are very selfish. Super selfish. The only thing they see is them and that world they want to win. They don't care about how many people that love them. They don't care about their mom. They don't care about their father. They don't think it. They don't see it. They don't even believe it. If they're hurting people, they don't see it. That is how bad the addiction is. You are lost in your world. You are alone in that place. And the only thing that you hear is urge to do more, to take it, to do. And you destabilize your family. You disgrace them. You make mess of everything. If your father or mother has built a name, you bring it down to the mud. You don't think about your future. You don't think about anybody. All you want is just to gamble. When we say no to gamble, can I hear somebody say that? Say no to gamble. Again? Say no to gamble. Again? Say no to gamble. There's something that I call affirmation. It's between you and you. You know there's what we call intra-personal communication. Does anybody know about that? It's a communication that happens between you, in you and you. Because that's the difference between you and somebody that is not coordinated. When your intrapersonal communication is right, is consolidated, you can give a good interpersonal, which is talking with another person and the person is understanding you. Right. And so when your intra is distorted, you cannot communicate with the next person and you can't have a mass communication that can give you. So you're messed up. And whatever it is that can destiny, that will mess my life, that will change everything about me. I am unique. I am special. I am created to do exploits, and I will achieve my purpose in this life. The world will hear my name. Not just this community, not just my family, not just my peers and generation here. I said the world, they will hear my name, and they will know that I came, and I will see, and I will conquer. And when I leave, the echo will reign generation upon generation. I call your name. That's what I will be. That's who I will be. And that's what I will be. And I will make everybody that knows me proud. And I will become a role model that people can read. And they will say, wow, I will change my life in order to be like this person. Give yourself a round of applause. Now, do you know people get into gambling with good purpose? Now, there's this boy. In this first act, the mother struggles. The mother is selling food. And he doesn't like the way the mother suffers. And because the mother cannot write and cannot go to bank, the mother is using his account to save money. People pay into the mother's account, pay the mother through his account. And he met where they are gambling. And you know, gamblers give you promises that you cannot, just you don't listen. Because the moment you stay to reason it, you're lost. They will make you believe you're getting it immediately. If you do this one, oh no, you know. And that was how they got him. And they made him see a better life. He didn't hate the mother, he loves the mother. He didn't want to hurt the mother, he wanted to bless the mother. And that's the bad thing about gambling. So he went and started with 50, he lost it. Meanwhile, the total amount in the mother, for the mother in his account is 600,000. You know what? From 50 to 50 to 100 to 100, he lost the whole 600,000. He gambled it. And now he didn't want to leave. You know the next thing he did? He drank sniper. Now, if not for God's intervention, if not for God, people saw him. So they screamed and started giving oil and started giving. He was rescued, yes. But you see what comes from one bad intention. You cannot do the right thing in the wrong way. And you cannot do a wrong thing thinking that you're right. No matter how they decorate it. Most times this thing comes like pancake. They put a lot of things inside it. But what is bad is bad. And that is why the ability to say no from onset should be what you will have, no negotiation. See, at your point now, there are certain things that are non-negotiable. You see those things, you go, why we're trying to do this? In your school place, they teach you a whole lot. Why this kind of organization and all this kind of thing are done? Because you can't know it all. Teachers can't do it all. And most times, so unfortunate, most of you have come from family where the parents does not know their left from their right. Because it's garbage in, garbage out. Most of the things most people have seen do, they are inherited from their parents. But when you come to this kind of gathering, where a difference can be made, when you understand that this is not all right, you don't have any other excuse not to be a better person. You don't have any other excuse. What we call behavior modification is not that your parents are not a drunkard, not that they don't talk too much, not that they don't fight, not that you didn't inherit it. No, and behavior modification has no excuse with the past. No, you can see yourself coming from a home that doesn't know it. But then you enter and you come into where you understand that this is not good. This is not good. This is not good. Oh, this thing I've seen my mother and my father do is not good. I don't want to be like that. The moment you decide you won't be like that, you make a conscious effort not to be like what you don't like. That is behavior behavior modification. If it's not important, it can't be a course in the university. So we don't want to know how it has been, where you're coming from, what is there. We want to know that you will want to be a better person. That you, I am telling you, need to change and drop whatever else is. Those things you do in secret and nobody knows. The you that will understand that this is not okay and make a mental note to say, I will not do this. I will not do this. And the moment you say that, you must begin to make your circle very small. You see, power of friendship. The last time I spoke somewhere, I asked them, people sitting, who are the friends sitting together? They showed me, and I said, who made you want to sit? Who decided that all of you, two of you can sit here? And then he pointed one and said, why did you accept? Because that's how bad behavior begins. You love your fellow human being, you love your friends so much that you want to do whatever they say. You don't have a say of your own, and when they say do this, now you don't want to do it. But because you want to be in this circle, because at this point in your life there's no friendship. You don't even know who you are. Even if everybody is running to get to the pinnacle, there's nobody you know now that you will see in the next 6 years. And in the next 6 years of your life, if you're not doing good, they won't say hi to you. So all you are supposed to be now, that suffering that your parents are doing to pay your school fees right now, your best friend should be your book and not a friend. And when you know that this lifestyle is not okay, and you love this person so much, and this is the lifestyle the person wants, disconnect immediately. You don't owe anybody any apology to disconnect. A lot of you are so greedy. You want that friend that buys ice cream always. You want that friend that, that brings that phone, that smuggles phone, that people can be watching that movie. And for that, you are watching your destiny disappear right before your eyes, just because of temporal thing. That you know that when you become this doctor that I'm seeing, when you become the minister that I'm seeing, when you become the governor that I'm seeing, the senator, the next local government chairman, the vice that you can see, that you can buy yourself whatever money can buy, with pride and respect will come looking for you. And you can no longer want to beg to attach to somebody for what that has no value. Is somebody hearing me? The self-confidence is what I want you to walk away here having, because you're more than enough. You are more than enough. Most of the bad character that leads to gambling begins with association and begins with you not knowing who you are. So garbage, anything can come in and you can accept anything from anybody. Now I am not saying your father, your mother, me, everybody is a role model. No. You can now open your eyes and choose the right thing coming from anywhere, from any quarter. You can learn it from anywhere. When your teacher is giving it the best way, learn it. Do you know that when idea drops, any single idea that drops, as it's dropping in 1 million people's head at the same time. Who runs first with it becomes the original, others are photocopy. Whatever it is you're meant to be, decide. What do you want? I can ask any of you what you want to be tomorrow. I will hear medical doctor, I will hear this, I will hear this. But one wrong step can disorganize that destiny for you, can mess it up for you. It is not easy to get back to your feet when you're lost in gambling. That's the deliverance of that one is something that you need to really want to because you're lost. It affects the brain. The intoxication enters the brain. We will not, like we're talking to you now, because if it's a different setting, there's a different word I will be using. But in your setting, I really want to come down to say it the way you will understand it. A lot of people have lost their home, relationship, parents, houses, so many things of value because they can't help themselves. They are lost. They borrowed from everywhere. They become people, that when the people see their phone call, they sign and drop the call. God forbid. You will never be part of it. You will never be somebody that your peers will hear your voice and they will say, I'm not around, that person not around. Because that, people they tell that to our nuisance. It's in you. I don't know if you see what I see. But when I look at all of you, I see beautiful destinies. I see people that will rewrite the stories of their family. I see people that will change lives. I see people that will hold microphone and doing more than I'm doing. I see people amongst you that will do something that God will, heaven will rejoice and say, I am proud I made you. Please, no matter what happens, I don't want to come and start talking medical terms here, no, because your level, little thing distracts people. I want you to go with a word that you can do all things. And that in doing that all things, gambling, drug, phone addiction, television addiction, friendship addiction, all these, there are different manner of addiction that we take for granted, but they have made people. There are so many intelligent people here, but simply because of phone addiction, they are carrying FF in class. Am I lying? Because I know. Your school started writing my UTC competitions in when I can't even remember how many years back. When it comes to youth, I don't know, I can sleep and tell you. The drug addiction thing, I cannot tell you what I have seen. I don't want to use words because I have decided in my talking, I don't like to use words that you go and experiment because I am teaching. I don't want to call names of drugs because I found out that you people still write it down and then you go to look for it. I don't want to say things that we want to do later. So it's not helping. That's why I am talking like I'm talking. There's a lot of mess going on. But inferiority complex is not part of it. Love yourself. Love yourself. Did you even when Bible says love yourself? Love yourself. They didn't say love yourself more than yourself. No. Love yourself more than anybody else. If you don't love yourself, do you know you can't love anybody? You can't give what you don't have. If you don't value yourself, you can't value anybody. That's self-deceit. If you don't want to right, you can't give it. So if you love anybody more than yourself, you are committing sin. You cannot be a slave to your fellow friend because the parents are rich and you forget about your values. Without value, you're nothing. You're nothing. So even if you don't want to go home with anything I have said today, go home knowing that you are a valuable person and you must preserve your value. And if you love yourself enough, you can never say yes to nonsense. Rather, you disconnect all distractions. Anybody coming to you with what is not supposed to be good is a distraction, and you'll be happy to disconnect without apology. There's something I tell people. When somebody is not right for you, and the person does something, and you walk away, forget about reconciliation. That doesn't make you a bad person. Say apology accepted, access denied. Let me hear you say that. Everybody is not permitted to be in your life. No. You must pick those who are valuable. Set your goals. Know where you're going to. Look for people who will help you get there. Look for those who have achieved it before. What I did say, there's no free water even in free time. Nothing is easy. Everything must pay you to gain you. So if you're not ready to sacrifice, you're not ready to be a success. Even in reading, you must read with careless abandon. You must read and read in a way that you will know that you're sacrificing something. You cannot achieve anything from comfort zone. It's not possible. It must discomfort you. So that eventually, when you sit, you can tell a story. And your story will relate to the glory that others will be seeing as you is graduating. Hello? Hello? Am I talking to somebody? Am I? other people that will come to speak to you, talk to you about mental health. Everybody is qualified, but everybody has what they need to say. But I am here to tell you, to speak to your spirit mind, to understand that you're special, you're wonderful, you're unique, you're a fantastic child, you are a child of honor, and you are an apple in God's hand. And what that you can do that thing that looks impossible right now. What is that goal that you have? Look up to it, it's achievable. And it's not meant for another person. People who have achieved it, they don't have 2 dead eyes, they don't have 20 hairs. So you can. You can. You can. You can. There's no harm in all of you coming out with distinction from your school. I've never seen where university doors closes on somebody with distinction. It's not possible. So do your own. We say we do our best, and heaven does the rest for us. So do not want to do your own and do the part of another person. Do your own part well. And you see that uncommon anointing will come on you, uncommon blessing, uncommon doors will open, uncommon everything. And people will want to see you, people want to relate with you, people want to know you. And once will be coming from where you don't even expect, you'll be wondering why. Because when you are a success attracts success. But you know failure attracts rejection. I want to drop my mic because I want to know and understand and believe that henceforth the word gambling becomes an enemy with you. I want that word to become an enemy. Do you understand that? I will never do gambling. And even when it is on something family, don't even, just like she said, don't start with the what and take money. Don't start with the luba and put money, no. Do that for entertainment. Do play your game well. Don't attach anything to it, because what you will become, nobody will stop it. Not even enemy, not even haters, not even anything can stop your shine. But don't stop yourself. Say it, I will not stop myself. Thank you very much.